Ooh, very nice. So our level means how much skill things we can hold. That's pretty cool. Now how do I get skill points? How do I get skills, I mean? Is it this? Yeah, it says. Cool. So, let's see what these individually are. Slightly increases the influence gauge, slightly increases the focus gauge. Slightly increases the time limit, slightly increases influence gauge recovery when character answers are chosen. Slightly steadies your aim, affected during the non-spontaneous stuff. Reduces your aiming speed. Increases your aiming speed. I like this one, because I like increasing my speed. Decreases delay between firing bullets. Yes. Increases the speed of memorizing a statement. Don't think I need that one. Focus gauge decreases at a slower rate during concentration of fever time. Influence gauge recovers over time during fever time. Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Yeah, that one definitely good. Increases bullet capacity. I don't really think I'll need that one desperately. Allows you to lock onto 2 statements at once. Easy to shift mood to your favor. What? Easier to shift the mood to your favor. Don't know what that is. Sharpness increased by 2. Sharpness increases by 5. Increases max speed. Increases turning power. Increases jumping power. And that's just back at the start. This one seems cool. Fine sword. Cannot combine with excellent blade. Effective during rebuttal showdown. I'll get this one, because I think that's going to become important. And yeah, I think that would be good. Set skills. Upshift, trigger happy, melodious voice, fine sword. Yep, that seems pretty good. So then, change difficulty? Nah, I'm good. Alright, I'll save. Let's begin. Alright!
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Such a cruel rule.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you. Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it?
Monokuma is just awesome. I love him.
By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry.
Like it was fair in the other game. I'm talking about the 5th class trial, you bitch.
I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monami, of course.
You hate me that much?
Now, let's begin.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
Were you even listening to the rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall, huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah, what you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds?
The most pressing issue on our minds?
Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath a table.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I don't have a dining cloth that covers the whole outer edges of the table, or else I'd be looking under it daily to make sure there's no body under there.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the dining hall table, we can start with that, but ultimately we need to find out who murdered him. If we can't do that... No, thinking about if is a waste of time. We have to do this no matter what. So the class trial has finally started. From this point on, I will provide simple tutorials at every important moment. I'm sorry, but please excuse my ear-tightening rudeness. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, all of your classmates will speak one after the other, without any breaks. It's up to you to reveal any lies or mistakes contained within those statements. This means you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Out of all the truth bullets you fire during your investigation, only the relevant ones will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to move the reticle, then fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and choose the truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you'll automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can read the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Let's do it! Okay.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place
Let's
like
on
that?
tip, maybe? Ooh, the reticle moves very fast, faster than Danganronpa 1. I love it.
At the very back of the dining hall.
Yes.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Nope.
Huh? Why? Obviously by hiding the body.
They tried to delay its discovery!
Like a dog burying a bone!
Huh? What she just said was strange. It clearly contradicts the information I know.
They probably moved the body there.
Bump up.
No, that's wrong.
Okay, I swear Hajime said at the end she, not he, but he might have said what he said was wrong.
No, I don't think the killer moved the body.
Huh? Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table.
It was
Though
face
there
down
was
in
a
blood.
lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
I love how she's smiling even though we're talking about death.
And here I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
Says the person you almost called useful because she thought he was the one that did the circuit breaker thing.
I respond better to praise, you know.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
Stop repeating what I'm saying.
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he'd dive under the table.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
The reason Byakuya dove at the table, if it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party... Whoops. I didn't mean to do that, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to understand what the question is. What's the question? Nope! Nope. How do you bring up the question? Okay, party, then it's probably, no, just goggles. Nope, okay, fine. What was he doing? The knife.
I can prove it
Yeah.
with this.
I was a little confused, I'm like, dueling case?
Probably has
But then I
something to
remembered the
do
knife.
with the knife
I was
we found under the table.
stuck over the fact that when I watched people play this game, they've been able to bring the question up, and I'm like, how do I do that? I don't know how to do that. But yeah, anyway.
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there, so in order to get it, he moved under the table.
I don't think it was the murder weapon, though.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right?
Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like For example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Why are you so confident about that, Picker?
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
This is almost like a real trial!
During the previous statements, there was only one weak point. Oh god, there's going to be more weak points, I can already tell. But from this point on, there will be various weak points standing in your way. No matter how many weak spots there will only be one lie or contradiction on the debate at a time. This means there will be false weak spots. If you shoot a false weak spot with the truth bullet, not only will you fail to refute what it's said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone. Your influence gauge will take damage. If your influence gauge reaches 0, you'll fail, so please be careful. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak points are actually lies or mistakes. Also, if you concentrate by holding down the space key, you can progress the arguments slowly. Please use it whenever you feel like statements are moving too fast for you to aim. However, this does consume the focus gauge, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Good luck and have fun. Alright then. Night vision goggles. Because Pekka's gonna say can't see.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
That sounds correct. If that's the case, during the blackout, Mr. Hamhands
Or maybe...
must have seen the killer take the knife.
No, it's night vision goggles. I thought it would be like the glow-in-the-dark paint.
It was so dark I couldn't see my food. Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either. I doubt he could have seen the killer.
It's true, getting under the table during the blackout would have been nearly impossible, but...
Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
No, that's wrong!
No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen what was happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out
Whoa.
of focus.
What the hell?
No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Were you surprised by Mayuru's sudden argument? Yeah! Just between you and me, I was also surprised. Just kidding, I'm sorry. Now then, when this kind of argument surfaces, you'll go into a one-on-one debate called Rebuttal Showdown. In this mode, you have to counter the other person's claim, draw out their weak points, and argue against them. Please counter the other person's remarks with WASD keys. Based on the shape of the remarks, it's important to know whether to cut vertically, sideways, or diagonally. And based on that, you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remarks, it will skew towards their advantage. On the bottom right corner of the screen, a number that shows the sharpness of your counter is displayed. This is the number of times you can cut remarks during one round of the debate. You will lose counts of sharpness even if you miss, so please be careful. When the mood skewers to your advantage for a certain length of time, the other party's argument changes. This means the conversation will develop. If that happens, they will end up divulging some weak points. However, you cannot normally cut remarks that contain weak points. Instead, it will skew the mood towards the other party's advantage, plus it's going to be very big. Just like a regular debate, please refute any weak points with the left mouse button. Of course, if you don't have the correct truth blade, you'll not be able to cut an opponent's remark. Huh? What's a truth blade? Terribly sorry, it appears there's been a delay in contacting you. I'll make sure the person in charge of contacting you takes a very long vacation. In this mode, truth bullets will be called truth blades. That's about it. There won't be any changes to your handbook or menu. Only the name was changed, but don't you think a change in feeling is important? Press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Ooh. Rebuttal Showdown. Knife, Duralum case, it's Duralum case.
If you just use the killer obviously used those night vision. That's gotta be it.
Advance.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they used night vision, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. In reality, that's so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Boomba.
Allow me to cut through those words. No, Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
Definitely? But why?
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party, we found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Exactly.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well. Woohoo! I said assume! Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Then, was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
It would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Ooh, you totally mean that in a perverted way.
The knife was brought to the Duralumin case along with the night vision goggles. That's not possible. The knife was hidden in the dining hall before the party even started. Tonight's main dish. Duct tape.
I see! There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Huh? Duct tape? They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid? Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew. Someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
Yes! Just like my red eye.
You think so too, right, Haji?
Yeah, I do. That's right, Byakuya probably knew there was a possibility. It's the note that was found in his...
I can prove it with this! Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
Hey, the hell is this?
Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage.
It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the someone?
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me!
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies!
Those are still lies!
It doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter.
That would make sense.
What do you mean?
By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
But the letter might have been just a little prank.
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone?
I see. Strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter? Well, obviously, the killer.
The killer? My mouse isn't clicking. Is it really one of us? Who is it? Among us, who's the one who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
But I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
No, the killer definitely used the mark. And because of this mark, the killer was able to get the knife from under the table. It was the glowing paint.
I see!
Well, it was actually the lamp cord, but...
What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark.
Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker.
Oh god.
Which means it was you, Peko Pekoyama!
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers? I'm not the killer. Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
But with Echo's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
By tripping the breaker directly from the office, Peko was the one who caused the blackout. Is that really what happened? After this debate, blue-colored weak spots will start appearing. If we call the weak spots we've seen up until now, the orange ones, argue spots, the blue-colored weak spots will be called agree spots. Oh! Is this the consenting thing? It was in school mode for Danganronpa 1, but it was only because you affirmed things, rather than negating. When shooting agree spots with truth bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing the other person's testimony contains lies or mistakes, please fire the truth bullets that prove the other person's testimony is correct. When your truth bullets merge with a weakness, it will become a logical sound agreement. Isn't it a little hot in there? From now on, you must infer whether it's best to agree or argue based on what's being debated. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Since Peko was in the office,
It's Nekomaru's. It was the
she
toilet.
could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's wrong.
That's impossible.
Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office.
Yeah.
Not even before the blackout.
What happened to your guard duty?
Sorry.
Oh, you weren't in the office? That's clearly a desperate excuse.
Okay, it's Peko saying before the blackout. Just from listening to Peko's testimony, it's not weird to doubt her. I feel like I spoke to someone during the investigation. Totally backs up her testimony.
Before the blackout.
There we go.
I agree with that.
Consent.
No, I think Peko is telling the truth.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Peko.
It's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Peko's alibi.
I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started, and it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Peko was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Peko.
I guess that would be true.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you're so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit. Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners? Or were you raised in a locker room?
I'm sorry.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else.
Don't worry, the smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
I said it's fine.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
That's real. As you can see, everyone's like lower half, and I've always thought you can only see their top half because of the subtitles. But no, if you do this, it looks pretty cool.
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you seriously stop it?
But still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
The question is whether Pekka's stomachache was a coincidence, or if someone intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could change drastically. Yeah, because wasn't Pekka given her own bit of food? Which would mean Terutoru probably slipped us some laxatives, or maybe Nagito got to it first? I don't know. I still think Nagito was the one who went to the knife, because he's the one who seems to be closest to the table.
Now that you mention it, you brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
No, that's wrong.
No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall, because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
Now, what are laxatives? Because I understand what laxatives do to you, but are they pills or are they liquid? Because I'd swear if I was eating something and there were pills in it, I'd notice. So I'm not actually sure what laxatives are. Maybe they're something like a liquid you can dress over the food or something, or maybe they're pills you can stick inside of it. I don't know.
I feel totally fine.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent.
The dishes are innocent.
Accusations.
I apologize for causing a scene.
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
Cease this bickering.
Cease this bickering!
Let's just dismiss Pekko's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout.
Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
God damn it, she's totally gonna kill you if you keep this up. She has a dark side to her, you know. I'm kidding, I have no idea. But seriously, you bully someone. Back to the Future. If anyone's seen Back to the Future, they know what I'm talking about. You bully someone, and they are going to rise up. And they are going to kill you. As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is what actually important. So what we need... my voice. So we need to make it clear how the blackout occurred. I think it was the irons and the ACs turning on all at once. Yeah, irons in the storage, definitely.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head. Did they throw a stone and hit it?
No.
Maybe they used a remote control?
Nope.
They probably messed with the breaker.
Nope.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Nope.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
Yep.
I bet it's really Monokuma's fault.
By the way, I'm not a trashy skank.
I'm not a trashy skank. I know, don't worry. You're awesome, Mikon. Keep it up. How did the killer trip the circuit breaker? I'm pretty sure I already have that clue.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
Yep.
I agree with that.
Consent with Koizumi. Yes, that's Koizumi. If you get that joke, then awesome.
The blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it, intentionally.
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
Oh boy.
Hold on a second, let me speak too!
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
Why? We didn't finish our explanation. Yeah, the AC timer, see?
If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? Then that means everyone who was in the when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
Advance.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause if the irons caused the blackout.
Allow me to cut
They're not the
through
only
those
things that
words.
caused it.
The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger. The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
Air conditioners!
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham died around that time too.
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Indubitably.
Indubitably?
What the hell does indubitably mean?
Probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out.
Seriously? How did they check it though? By the way, indubitably means that cannot be doubled, patently evident, or certain, unquestionable. So it basically just means, yeah, this is exactly what happened. That's what it means. Okay, that makes sense.
So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout, indubitably.
Now you're blaming Pecker.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it.
Yeah, probably.
Dun, dun, dun. Is she right? Such a hateful bear. You deserve to die 1,000 deaths.
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet!
But we're working out how to kill him.
I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office.
Kill him 1,000 times and he's gone.
So, I feel if I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach.
Even I can't reach it. Ugh.
Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly.
You're being a little
I'm
nice,
starting to worry
Fieka.
we may never actually find them.
It's alright. You don't have to worry, because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Nagato? Huh?
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all.
You're all our ultimates, right? I will be your stepping stone. Okay, something's going wrong.
In the end, hope always wins.
Death to despair!
Nagito?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah.
Let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident.
Maybe because the killer is not among us. Because the killer was never among us to begin with. Because they're a loner. I'm
For
kidding.
now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Fortunately, It's the truth.
You all suck for ultimates. I am better than all of you, even for a Luckster.
Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others,
Oh god.
isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, mate. You gotta stop thinking out of the box. You gotta stop realizing what's wrong with this world. Oh my god, give me another hippie smoke.
Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is. I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends. I don't want to do this either.
Me too! Please, take me home already! I want to go home and eat candy!
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down. We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
That's wrong, I think.
Did you say something?
Did you say something, Nanami? Just look into my eyes for a second, okay? Okay. Are you looking? Did you say something? Don't talk to me like that, you bitch. I'm kidding.
We've already found a...
Whoops. What? What was that? Because we're already finding a clue that might point to who the killer is. Oh, really?
You know who the killer is?
I gotta stop making around, I'm sorry.
I don't know, but we do have a clue about a suspicious person, I think.
Suspicious? Yeah, you're talking about Nagito, aren't you?
I see. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that? They use glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
Before? Is she asking how the killer got close to the table? Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow for the paint, in order to do that, they needed to get close to the table while it was still dark.
Let's try examining the situation. Mahiru's diagram might be useful here.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
Just as I thought, this diagram is the clue. Who the killer is and how they were able to move to the table in the dark. That's clearly shown in this diagram. First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move to that table in the dark. The killer probably used something to help them move to the dark. Spot selection. Select a suspicious spot. The cord?
Here!
Oh, that's new actually. It's pretty cool.
The killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
Of course, there's no way the desk lamp's light. The killer used the power
I
cord.
can prove it with this. They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table, then use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
Who?
The only person here who could have possibly done that. It's Nagito, right? But that's too obvious. That is really too obvious. I doubt it's
You're the
Nagito.
only one!
I just think he's the one who's
Nagito.
blackout.
It was you, wasn't it?
That's why I was talking about hope before. Booze, I'm hoping you aren't gonna catch me. Oh, you've got me. Fuck. What am I gonna do with my life now? I'm just going to cook pancakes. Try to watch a little season of Friends. Oh no, I want to spend the rest of my days not like this. Monokuma, give me a break. Oh, boop, boop. Nope, nope.
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
That's just a coincidence.
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
Nagito's chance to hide the knife under the table was, when he was cleaning.
I see!
Right after the murder.
Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
That's...
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously! That's all just a coincidence!
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
To be honest, I already prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. Go to the trouble of preparing this, just what did you think would happen? Whoever draws the chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning, okay? Does that sound fair?
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you...
Well, just admit it already!
Mooting out the swearing?
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya. Nagito, say something!
Oh crap. What's going on? Oh boy.
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death! How wonderful! How beautiful it is!
Huh?
What the hell? Those eyes. At that moment, Nagito's eyes looked like they were made of painting drawings. I'm kidding. The darkness in his eyes shone brightly as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other. As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along. I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started. I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark.
Now we know who the grey silhouette guy is in every
Of
game.
course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
That's an underestimate.
I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, you all saw how that played out. But with a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery.
Let me guess, you believed in your luck and that's why you got stuck with cleaning?
Byakuya performed admirably.
Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could have lied to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless. I'm too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. Too disdainful to actually try at anything. I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
I deserve to die in the punishment of despair for the sake of hope. Hope!
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th.
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
This guy. Is he the real Nagito?
Hey, Nagito. If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
Then how about the old-looking building near the hotel? Well, it's just cleaning. I'll leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. And
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there and full of cobwebs. And I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have the time to clean the storage room. If you stayed in there for too long... Oh, if you stayed in there too long, I think it'd be bad for your health. I thought it was Nagito talking there. In that case, why don't you guard the case in the office?
Oh, I get it. If Peko was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions, it was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Huh?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
Nagito's talent? I believe his talent was Ultimate Transport, Ultimate Lucky Student, Ultimate Babyface. Ultimate Unlucky Student, Ultimate Lucky
I
Student.
see! You're the ultimate lucky student. Then,
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
you just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks. But I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
Huh? I'm left with the red mark? Huh, for someone called the Ultimate Lucky Student, you didn't seem very lucky right now.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty. Just like I wanted.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed? Oh, the despair it brings. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter.
Oh, god damn it.
That was my only motivation.
You're not making any sense!
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
Please, Monokuma! Please, wait!
Huh? The fuck?
How should I put this?
It's the death, right? It's not compatible to the knife.
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but there's just something If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke. I'm sorry.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
But we know who the killer is.
Simply listening is acceptable. However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
From this point on, lights or white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines, so think of them as obstacles. Please time your truth bullets just right so they won't get interrupted by the white noise. By the way, if the difficulty is set to gentle or white noise won't appear. In that case, all it means is this explanation doesn't mean anything at all. It had no meaning whatsoever. Oh, please don't worry, I'm not going to fall into despair. Even though it's meaningless, allow me to say one more thing. In this debate, you won't be able to shoot down the white noise. That will be explained later. If you press the start button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. I'm guessing it's going to be Mikan's autopsy report.
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
That's wrong. I can't shoot it down. No!
He has already confessed.
You know...
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with a knife he hid.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, never mind. Thanks for wasting our time, skanky bitch!
Huh?
Then let's prepare to cast our votes.
No, Gundam! No! Why does Mikan think it's strange? Because she must know something that contradicts the crime scene.
I think
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with a knife.
Boom.
No, that's wrong.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikan?
What the hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
But based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife!
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Not a whorehouse!
That's mean.
Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Mikan? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikan's the one who said it.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Well, I mean, Ibuki heard everything, right?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
What happened during the blackout? Ugh! If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rule?
Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
No, really.
Oh, that's not it.
Not it. What's not it?
The truth is beyond our sight. That can't be it. There should be some way to find out what happened in the dark. Yeah, it's Ibuki, right?
I can prove it with this. Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
Oh, real?
For reals?
You were the one who
Don't act
told
so
me,
impressed.
remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on.
Ow!
I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout
Just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck. You've cut me deep with your knife of truth.
However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark...
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
It almost sounds like... Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened.
Huh?
As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
So Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife, and he got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it? Well, it sounds plausible, I mean, just from listening to what they both said at the time.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
I could interpret it like that. No, actually, now that I think about it, that sounds exactly like what happened.
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint. I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And what happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one!
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth!
Meaninglessness. What other word is brimming with so much despair?
Oh my god, the despair is everywhere! Oh, I want to take a bath in it. I want to have it for breakfast and lunch and dinner. Oh, the despair. Sorry.
But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward.
Yes. Have your hope pancakes with your hope maple syrup. And put your hope butter on top of it and eat it up with all your hope.
Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
Is Nagito really not the killer? Is this guy really the Nagito I knew before? No, there's no way I can say that. I just thought I knew him, but this whole time I didn't know anything about this guy. I don't know his true character. It's as simple as that. But now's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible. Because if we don't, we will die here. Oh? Trial suspended. Oh. Is there like a half thing? Oh, what the hell?
Well now.
Now then, the class trial has reached its climax, but... Okay, here's a question for you. What's this? To those of you who figured it out, here, how about you try out the Guess the Killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their saved data melt away like butter. Or water butter. But if you get it right, you'll reward you with $10 billion. 10 billion? Of course, for those of you who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue. Now then, what are you gonna do? Sure. Just kidding. You can't make a choice. There is no B button. Like, there's a B, but it's not a circle B like a controller. There's no way you'd be able to guess who the killer is. I think I know who it is. I'm just keeping it a secret because in case I'm right.
There's no $10 billion either.
Damn it.
You're so evil.
It's really a villain. Why? Okay.
I'm Monami.
What the hell?
And my heart is throbbing like crazy right now. The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed. And his killer is among this group of students? No, I'm not gonna believe it. I'll never believe 'Cause I believe in everyone. So do your best. And don't forget to save regularly.
What?
Well, what now? If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
You say you were shoved away, but you can't actually prove it, right?
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
There's still more?
Based on what we've discussed.
Yeah, he should have been messy with blood,
Byakuya
right?
was killed under the table, right?
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, clean.
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before. Not even my own mother.
Oh, thank you, Mikan. Oh my god, I'm gonna give you babies full of hope and pancakes and despair.
I'm not talking about your looks.
Why does Mikan think Nagito's clean? No blood.
I see! Are you trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have any bloodstains on him?
Yes, that's it. Because under the table, there was a lot of blood splattered everywhere, right? There were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth.
If he stabbed Byakuya to death, it's strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood.
I didn't get any blood on me? That is weird.
You just used something to block the blood, didn't you?
Something that might have been used to block the blood splatter. What do you think it could have been? I guess we did see something I could have used. Isn't that right, Hajime?
There's only one thing he could have used. Yeah, it's that one.
I can prove it with this! You're talking about the bloodstained tablecloth we found in the storage room, right?
If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it. Nagito used the tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
But that was found in the storage room, right? Are you suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
You mean after the lights came back on? What would he have done if we'd seen him?
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried to hide it and take it with you,
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, getting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone. That's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
then what does it mean?
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
No, there's no mistake that the murder occurred under that table.
Even the inside of the tablecloth was bloody. So there's no denying Byakuya was killed there.
But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right?
I don't understand at all!
The place where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are different.
Hajime, you look like you're onto something.
Really? But it sounds like a riddle. I feel like I'm onto something, but it's still not clear what that is.
Under the table, but not under the table.
Under the
Somehow
floorboards.
possible. It's the only way that makes sense. Moving forward, we should put aside all unnecessary preconceptions and just choose the answer.
In scenes where you have to figure out important words, the improved Hangman's Gambit will occur. The goal is to line up the right letters in order so it reveals a keyword related to the incident in question. Improved Hangman's Gambit is like a little puzzle game. Various letters will be flying across the scene in all directions. There are 2 rules you must remember. 1, if 2 different letters collide, you will take damage. 2, if 2 of the same letters clash, they'll fuse. You must make 2 of the same letters clash while you try and let 2 letters of different ones clash. This is what's most important. In order to do that, you've been given a technique called catch and release. When you move the reticle over the right mouse button, press the right mouse button while at the top of the letter. You can snatch that letter like a vacuum. This is what it means to catch the letter. However, you can only catch 1 letter at a time, so please be careful. When you press the right mouse button while you have a letter caught, you can shoot at what your cursor is aiming. This is how you release a letter. With catch and release, you can position change the position of the letters and hit letters into each other. Make sure you hit the same letters so you can fuse them. The fused letters will freeze and get bigger. By pressing the right mouse button, you can blow it up and erase it from the field. This is called firing the letters. Catch and release with the right mouse button, and after you fuse them, fire with the right mouse button. That's a whole lot of right mouse buttons. However, if you just erase letters, you won't be able to clear the game. Ultimately, the main goal of improved Hangman's Gambit is to complete the word. Display the question with the tab key and figure out what keyword will answer the question. About lining up the keyword, instead of pressing the right mouse button to fire the letter, please press the left mouse button. If that happens at the same time, the letter blows up, it will be sent to the keyword list. If the sent letter is correct, it will fit into the keyword list. If it's not, the influence gauge will take damage. You must write the keyword in order based on the flying letters. Please think about the completed word. Also, if you leave a fused letter alone for a while, it will just blow up on its own. In that case, it will still damage you, so please be careful. It took so long to explain it, but do you understand now? Press the escape key during the scene so you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. The place Byakuya got stabbed and the place where either killing or did the stabbing are the different. Using these words as a clue, I should put aside my preconceptions and try not to think about it. Something is coming to me. Just a little bit more. I have a feeling I can see something. Let's see what happens when I do this. Yeah, under the floor. Ah, nope. That's my fault. That was an accident. Oh boy. Oh, I wasn't meant to destroy that. I'm failing, usually. I didn't know you could put 3 in. That's pretty. Oh, damn it. Nope. There we go.
I got it. Got it. The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards.
Under the floorboards?
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table. If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. Where? And how?
I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who does know.
Gundam. That's right, if I remember correctly, one person here should know how to get under the floorboards. Well, I mean, maybe 2, 3 if Nagito actually knows, but... it's Gundam.
You're the only one! Hey, Gundam. You dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
Are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that earring.
I said, are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that Hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboards, right?
Ah, there it is. I found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound earring. It seems God exists for my benefit. I see, good for you. However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either.
Just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes. However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner, to me!
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear? Huh? Could it be? Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation. And if he had it on by the time the class trial began, then that means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass. But I am different. With the power of my 4 dark devas of destruction, it is of no concern. True, this is the evil 4th eye. Before the might of the evil 4th eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
Oh! Man up and speak more clearly!
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room.
Wait, where? Oh!
One of my 4 dark devas of destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos. A secret passage of doom leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random boxes. After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards. And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. Tremble with fear, fools! Behold my power!
There he goes blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know.
Anyway, it sounds like you can go under the floorboards from the storage room.
Then that has to be how the killer did it. If the space beneath the floor is empty, it's not that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
I see. If they passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
Are you sure?
You don't like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy? Like...
No, I'm not talking about your sound effects. You're saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right? So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards.
Who wasn't at the party again?
I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monomi over there can be my witness.
Yes, this Monami over here is your witness.
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave the bathroom.
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
The only person who wasn't at the party... Judging from the photo I took before the blackout... It obviously has to be him!
Yay! It's decided!
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
Oh, really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like, I can do it?
Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
See? You're making threats again.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
My Avery just doesn't give a shit. Good news, you can now use the silencer. Yes! You can now use the silencer with the right mouse button as many times as you want. When you use the silencer, you can shoot down the white noise. Also, when you shoot down the white noise, your time limit will increase. However, you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease, so aim carefully when you use the silencer. Oh, but if the difficulty is set to gentle, the white noise won't appear. In that case, you'll still be able to use the silencer, but it will be somewhat pointless. However, if you like doing a little bang bang, use it to your heart's content. Bang 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 bang. If you press the escape key during those arguments, you can review the controls. Well and good luck and have fun. It's Chiaki's account though, because Chiaki said there's no floorboards. There's no way to go under the floorboards from the outside.
During the party, party, the killer was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
I doubt it.
We could have stared at panties all day.
What the hell? Mate.
Without going to the storage room in the dark.
That's gross.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know? That means you have no alibi.
Wrong.
The culprit is self-evident.
The only person who doesn't have an alibi during the party is Fuyuhiko, but is he really the killer?
That means you have no alibi.
Up. There you go.
No, that's
wrong. That was close.
No, Fuyuhiko definitely has an alibi. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right.
What happened, Fuyuhiko? Oh, hey, what are you doing here, all alone at a place like this? I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. How diligent of you.
I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
It's still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
Shut up!
Maybe there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside. And he came to spy.
What'd you say, motherfucker?
Oh no!
You're acting really suspicious, mate.
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards from outside. Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
Then someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party. During the party? It was probably during the blackout. Well, if someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make Eggs Benedict without any eggs.
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in that darkness, and that room was much closer.
But is it really impossible? It might be better if we examine that possibility a little bit more.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
But I can't stop thinking about it. I feel like there's something I overlooked. For clarity's sake, once again. It appears we're getting
close to the final stage. The blackened or the spotless? Which is superior? I think it's...
Okay. Just... Nagito, I'm serious right now. Just shut up. Okay, so I think it's going to be the equipment list,
really dark during the
because there was a portable stove, and that can light it up.
Storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
Yep, that's true.
It definitely sounds impossible.
The killer's method for moving in the dark might be what that one person suggested, so I might be able to prove it.
What if they used a light?
There you go.
I agree with that. I know. The killer had a light with him.
Oh, I was right? But where could they have found a light?
There was one nearby for sure. See? It's written on the kitchen's equipment list.
That means it's gonna be Terra, right? He's the one who had the portable stove. 20 forks, 20 knives, 20 spoons, 5 iron skewers, 3 frying pans, and 20 wine glasses. There are also iron plates for barbecues, and even a portable stove for cooking hotspots. Iron plates and portable stove. I do recall seeing them on the shelf over there. This kitchen seems to be well kept. There should be no problems using it.
It's the portable stove.
Portable stove?
The portable stove isn't powered by electricity, and it's also small enough to carry around. So, the killer used the portable stove to move from the hallway to the storage room during the blackout.
I see. I never considered the portable stove. But there's a hole in your argument.
Huh?
A hole? What kind of hole? It would be great if you could explain it to me in much more detail.
Teru, I am gonna say this once. Hope is the only all I need. I do not need anything else. Shut up!
Oh, I wasn't making a perverted joke or anything. It's really not a perverted joke. I'm serious.
Yeah, I'm sure. Don't worry. I'm sure it was just a very sexy joke.
Repeating yourself just makes it even more suspicious.
Yes, Mihiru.
Will you battle against me? No, that's wrong.
Whoa, that looks creepy. No, that's wrong. That's wrong, Nagito. No, you're wrong. This little slang, because now he's gone all hope weird. He's like, Hajime, could you give me some pancakes, please? I want some maple syrup. What is that? What does he mean battle? It sounds like he's enjoying a game or something. Damn it, there's no way I'm gonna lose against someone like him. Oh, rebuttal showdown. Oh, Hajime, I love you. What are you gonna do? I wonder what you're gonna do, fire door, because I think they closed the fire door and used the portable stove as a light,
Did you
so
forget
no one
what
could see.
Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned, it contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
Ah!
I can't back down!
No! Yes! Success!
I don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say? The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the it was because the hallway was dark. So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
No, he wouldn't have.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Am I meant to just let the cut things that have weak points, but the weak points are wrong, just slide by? Because the thing is, I've always wondered this, what happens for a normal one you're just meant to cut? What happens if you let that pass by? Does that do something? I don't know what happens if you just let them pass by. I'm a little worried that if I don't cut them, especially ones that have weak points, if the weak points are wrong, that is. Otherwise, that is kind of normally. What happens if I cut a weak point, but I know it's wrong? Like, seriously, it makes it go towards the enemy's side, but the only reason it does that is because you're cutting a weak point, but the weak point's wrong, it shouldn't do much. It doesn't matter, I got it right anyway.
Huh? What are you talking about?
There should have been a wall that blocked light. I'm talking about the fire door in the hallway. If you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway. Plus, the hallway rounds a corner just beyond the fire door. So even if there was a small gap in the door, as long as they passed the corner, the light still wouldn't peek out.
Exactly.
I see. To actually notice the fire door. Just as expected of the ultimate... Oh. You still don't remember your talent, do you?
Who cares about that right now?
Nagito, what are you plotting? For someone who insists he's not...
Yeah, Hajime, what is your talent anyway? I want to know. I want to be able to make love to it.
You sound so scary. If you're that angry, why don't you take a deep breath?
Yeah, I prefer this voice for Nagito. This voice makes him sound so disgustingly hopeful.
You sure like to piss us off. How about I shut your fucking mouth for you?
Hey, it's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people. More importantly, can you hurry up and decide who's the blackened already? Time runs out when I get bored.
Fine, I get it. You're telling me to pass the torch, right?
Pass the torch?
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
You're obviously the killer, right?
If you think I am, I really don't mind. Whatever conclusion you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it, no matter what it is.
So you're telling me to call out the real killer? Even though I really don't want to commend that person, but there's no other way, right? The person who used the hallway's fire door as a cover and used a portable stove to move in the dark, and snuck under the floorboards to stab Byakuya to death using the glowing paint as a mark. So the only kill I can think of is... you and only you. Has to be. Which is rather annoying. Sorry, Terror.
You're the only one! Terror. Could it be you? What? What are you talking about?
Teru's the killer? Is that true?
What are you talking about? There's no way! Of course, that's simply my assumption. So if you have an objection, please speak freely. Objection or not, why am I being treated like the killer? Because the portable stove used in the murder came from the kitchen. That's it? That's the only reason you're treating me like a killer? Isn't that a little drastic? You're cruel. Cruel. Too cruel.
Teru. That attitude is so not like you. For the ultimate cook to get so upset.
Call me chef.
If you fall to aspersions
Call
like
me
this,
chef.
who will be there to support the future of the culinary arts?
Culinary arts?
The future of the culinary arts?
What's the culinary arts?
That's right. For the future of the culinary arts, you must face this and fight it fair and square.
You're right. Yeah, that's totally right.
So, what's an aspersion anyway? Is it yummy?
Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
Nagito, why are you interfering?
Let's assume that the killer used a light, and that they used the fire door to mask that light, and that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards. Then what? It's dark under the floorboards too. So how would they be able to stab Byakuya? You're not gonna say they shined the light on Byakuya, right? The plan would have been ruined if he noticed.
That's right. What do you think about that?
There's no way you can answer, right? You personally haven't investigated what's beneath the floorboards.
If that's the case, then Gundam should know. He actually went under the floorboards.
No. Unfortunately, there was nothing related to the incident under the floorboards. The only thing I found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness, near where Byakuya's blood was dripping.
Wait, more glowing paint?
What? A shining liquid in the dark? That sounds super important!
If there was a shining mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark, right?
And in doing so, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
The victim was targeted by a mark. What was that mark?
I can prove it with this. The mark you're talking about is the glowing paint that was applied to the knife, right?
Ah, by using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved.
That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
So, the killer used the mark that I prepared for finding the knife as a mark for stabbing. I see. That's why Byakuya got killed when he took the knife.
But if they were able to do that, wouldn't that mean the killer knew about Nagito's plan all along?
Well, Teru!
Seriously? I don't know anything. Really, I don't know anything at all.
Then can I ask everyone a question instead?
You again? Just stop already!
Now. We should give everyone a fair opportunity to speak.
If Teru is the killer, that would mean he went to the storage room during the blackout. And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
Teru saying, wasn't the blackout only in the kitchen, right?
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
She heard...
Doesn't that prove Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout?
That's right! That's exactly it!
But Teru was in the kitchen the moment the blackout occurred, right? So, why was he in the dining hall?
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen, so I panicked and ran out of there. Of course, the hallway was dark too, but somehow I managed to move along the wall toward everyone's voices.
Well, it's not that far to move along the wall from the kitchen to the dining hall.
That sounds fishy.
If I remember correctly, you can tell when a person is lying by licking their sweat. So, if you want, you should try licking me.
I heard him roar, he's like, "Grrr."
No way! You look greasy.
But I heard Teru's voice in the dining hall. Ibuki swears on her honor.
That's right. Teru was in the dining hall, not the storage room. Which means he's not the killer.
No, that's not it. Why? Why do you want to keep falsely accusing me? It's not like I want to blame you. I just...
You should be so proud of yourself, Hajime. You're just progressing toward the hope you believe in. Now, Hajime, show me more of your hope. Will that be enough to crush Teru's hope?
Seriously, just stop talking about hope. No. Hope. 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 Okay. Knife listening on the table. Gaps in the floorboard. Yeah, gaps in the floorboard.
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face.
Maybe it was recording or something?
Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right, as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed. I'll shoot through that contradiction.
It was the end anyway. It was at the finish point, so I figured I'd just shoot it.
Just because we heard Teru's voice in the dining hall doesn't mean he was literally in the dining hall. Huh? Why? Remember the floor in the dining hall? It was full of gaps, right? So even if you shouted from under the floor, it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall. But...
I see. So he brazenly shouted from under the floor to make us think he was in the dining hall.
Is that true, Teru?
Hold on a second.
Can you explain this, Teru?
I told you to wait a second, ain't I? What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that there dining hall during the blackout.
What the hell is wrong with your voice?
Where are you from again?
I was born in West Asabu and raised in South Aoyama.
Hey, you guys! This guy's a major liar!
It's just... What?
Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout. He should have been there after the power returned, right?
Well, I believe so. There's no way he could have gone back and forth in that dark hallway.
Huh? Was Teru actually there during that time?
I sure was. I was there the whole damn time.
You sure?
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct.
Be damn right. You guys should have been deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories.
His accent is getting even worse. He's definitely lying.
His accent is just out there. It's...
However,
Wow.
I am not sure. I believe that he was there, and I believe that he was not there.
No! Is there any way we can decide?
Why don't we consult his memories?
His memories?
Gosh, yeah, don't be saying things
Oh
like
yeah,
that,
didn't
don't make no
Ibuki...
sense.
not
Can you
Ibuki,
even
didn't
prove I
Mikan
wasn't in the dining
fall
hall?
and get caught in a weird thing? Yeah, she did. Whoops. By the way, how's my pet doing? I'm wondering on it now. Hey, Sami. Is that me on your pet? Yes, I got an Asami. Is that good? Wow, thank you. I know you loved me. No, you can just go fuck Monokuma or something.
Oh, you again.
Whether or not Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, in order to know for sure, I just need to throw the question at him. The embarrassing Oh, nope. No, even if I asked him about this, can't corner with it. God, I didn't mean to do that. I thought it would go up. I thought it would just go up. there.
I can prove it with this.
I can prove it with this.
If you're claiming that you were in the dining hall when the power came back, then you should know how Mikan was positioned at the time, right?
Well, what? Don't make me remember. It's so embarrassing.
No, this is a very important question.
Yes, it is a very important question.
Well, Teru, if you were really in the dining hall at that time, you should know the answer to that.
Huh?
He's a pervert, he'd remember it. Like, come on.
It was a pretty clever way of tripping. There's no way you'd forget about it so easily.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I showed you something so unsightly. How about it? You can't answer, Teru?
That's weird. Just slipped from my mind.
There's no way it would slip from your mind, especially not a pervert like you.
Even so. Nagito, say something!
I guess you might have to give up now.
Ooh, yes, Teru. I only give in to pancakes and hope and despair and everything else that's around it. Everything that has holes. Wait, no. I take that back. Not you, Teru. Not your hole.
Give up? What do you mean, give up?
Teru. I'm disappointed too, you know. It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope.
You admire Teru, that's sad.
Feels like a broken dream.
Nagito, what are you doing? What?
Hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
Huh? But it's already decided, right?
No matter what hasn't been cleared up yet, Chef?
It's no use. I can't understand him anymore. It appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet. You understand him? But it's such a sad defense. This is too cruel.
Oh, you calling me the killer? Then where's the weapon?
Come on, Monumi! Enough with the whimpering and translate!
He said, if you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Weapon, huh? It's not the knife, right?
Judging from Byakuya's wounds, it was a thin-edged tool that's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
Also, if they stabbed from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at least 50 centimeters in length.
After all this, who cares about the weapon?
Not good enough! Not good enough at all!
He said, not good enough. Not good enough at all.
Fine, I got it. Let's try thinking about what the weapon was.
I think it was the iron skewer.
Wanna do it? Wanna do it?
Wanna do it?
He said, try to do it.
What a confusing accent.
Anyway, we need to focus on think about this. Thin-edged tool with a diameter of about 50 millimeters and at least 50 centimeters in length. The weapon that meets those requirements is definitely the iron skewer, right? What's that? Yeah, the iron skewer. Has to be. There's no other possibility. Ah! That's what I was trying to do. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. Seems I'm always gonna stuff up. There's no other way. How did that get destroyed? There we go.
I got it! That's it! The weapon must be the iron skewer!
Huh? The iron skewer?
Before the party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru.
Yeah, exactly. I checked the weapon list, equipment list, and there seems to be one iron skewer missing. Ah, that's right, as far as I know, it's been missing from the start.
So that missing iron skewer is the weapon?
An iron skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly.
Hey, Teru, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
Avril Lavigne?
Huh? Did he really just say that?
Do we have to listen to a new album or
You're saying
something?
random shit to fuck with us. You probably dumped it somewhere on the island, didn't you?
This school trip has a no littering rule. If he had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Island sirens? Just for littering?
Also, I was on guard duty, and I never once saw Teru leave the old building.
Which means he obviously hid it somewhere in the old building.
It's probably the kitchen again, right?
Teru, just man up and be straight with us.
Okay, finally we are nearing the end. Oh, I know this song. A cornered opponent will be surrounded by soul shields and simply will not listen to what you have to say. It will probably pain you to commend your classmate, but this is a class trial after all. You must argue against your opponent and destroy their soul shields. High-speed dispute battle where you beat down a panicked opponent's excuses and nonsense. That's the bullet time, the panic talk action. Yep. Panic talk action, PTA. We'll shorten it to PTA. During PTA, you must destroy your opponent's soul shield so you can deliver your final strike. In order to do that, you must destroy your opponent's remarks while following the tempo of the song. Pardon me. Time your button presses with the tempo marker as it moves across the screen. Match the tempo marker by pressing the left mouse button, and you'll be able be able to lock on the opponent's remark. And if you keep pressing it, you'll be able to lock onto multiple remarks at the same time. Afterwards, if you release the left mouse button in time with the tempo marker, you'll intercept the locked-on remark and destroy it. By destroying remarks, you will be able to damage the soul shields protecting the opponents and destroy them. However, if you cannot destroy the remark within the time limit, you will end up getting hurt. During PTA, you can press the escape key to review the controls, but for this PTA, just focus on pressing the left mouse button. Please wait for another time for the other features. Do this consecutively, and you'll start a combo. Keep this up, keep this going, and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll find yourself in a tempo down. When the song changes, the tempo changes. This will alter the timing for each button. Please be careful. Last but not least, let me tell you about the final blow. Destroy all your opponent's soul shields, they'll start to give you a final argument. That happens, 4 words will be displayed on the top, bottom, left, and right sides of the screen. Each of these 4 words respond to the WASD keys. If you press the buttons in the right order, you'll be able to compose the words for your final strike. Please make your argument while searching for the words that will trump your opponent's final argument. Also, if you don't deliver your final strike within the time limit, the opponent's soul shields will recover. Good luck and have fun. This is just a guess, but I think the iron skewer was hid in the kitchen. The only thing I can think of is that giant piece of meat.
What the hell you even saying, you He said, oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country head?
I guess we have no choice but to somehow find out for ourselves.
If the iron skewer was the weapon, then hiding it in the kitchen would be the easiest way to slip it by. But Byakuya and I checked the kitchen pretty thoroughly before the party started, which means was the weapon already hidden somewhere we couldn't find it? Yeah, I think it was inside the meat burn. Could it have been in an unexpected place? Where would that be? Where would he hide a long weapon like an iron skewer? It's the only possible place. He couldn't have hidden it anywhere else. Well, I mean, we didn't really check the cupboards, I think. But still, think carefully.
He said, I'm not hiding anything.
I'm pretty sure you are. Must reveal to Teru the conclusive evidence that proves he's a killer. Let's do this. Panic talk action.
Shut up!
Do
That's impossible!
beep 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 beep.
That's
Beep
impossible!
beep 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 beep
Nonsense!
beep 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 beep
Unforgivable!
beep 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 beep
I don't know, I don't know, I don't know!
beep 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 beep. Damn it!
Unforgivable! Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense!
There it is.
Where would the
Whew.
weapon be?
Meat on the bone.
This is the end!
Oh, that was annoying. You really have to just
Could the iron
concentrate.
skewer have been hidden inside the piece of meat on the bone?
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything.
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked.
It seems there's no dangerous items like that skewer in the Trusco earlier inside that pile of food. It appears to be the case. Phew, I wouldn't have known what he'd do if he said fish bones and meat bones are also dangerous items.
But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected. Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is? The meat on the bone.
What now?
I'm using my right to remain silent.
There's no way that exists here.
We need to confirm this now. So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
All right. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing.
Wait, now hold on a second. Time out, time out.
What are you doing?
He's
Hurry
in
up and bring it
trouble!
over.
About that.
Huh?
Is he already eating it?
I'm right here. I'm already eating it.
Yeah.
A bear that eats meat.
Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal.
Oh, what is this? So yummy! Damn it! That's my meat! I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life! The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
This is bad. Seriously, this is really bad.
My. There's something inside the meat. Look what came out.
Ooh.
Is that
An iron skewer? Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone.
The sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
As expected of Teru Teru. Such a fantastic weapon from the ultimate chef.
You're wrong. I'm not the killer. I'm not the kind of person who would kill someone. I got it. You all set me up. You guys set me up so you could blame this on me.
Jeez, what a disappointment. Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Hey, Nagito. I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet?
Thank you, Chiaki. Why? Why, Chiaki? Why must you quieten me? Quiet me? No, what? I don't know English anymore. I am only Hope.
He said, you're all nothing but a bunch of poor, loudmouth, fast food eating hicks.
You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
Let's just deal with Nagato later. More importantly, we should
I guess
fast.
we need to settle this. To do that, we need to go over the entire incident from beginning to end and make everything clear.
Yes, we're doing this. Go over the entire incident, and then I can prove Teru's crime. That's right, if we don't do that, we can't end this, no matter how much time passes.
We need
So we need to do it. So it's finally come to this. My throb is chesting. What the what? My throb is chesting. What? Is it meant to say that? I don't think it's actually meant to say that. Yeah, anyway. Every case is one last feature to bring the class trial to an end. It's the closing argument. In this phase, you'll be given a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the order of events in this case in the form of the comic book. This reproduction is merely Hajame's imagination, so there will be gaps here and there. Gaps are areas where a number of pieces are missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the truth panels provided. Around 3 to 5 truth panels make up one set. Inside that one set, there will be correct panels placed among incorrect panels. If you use up all the correct panels contained in one set, it will switch to a new set. After that, you will fill in the holes, you will clear the challenge. I'm pretty sure some of you already noticed, but it will be difficult to complete with so many gaps. Once you fill in some of them, it will become much simpler. For those of you who played the previous game, you might hesitate at first, but it's basically the same concept. Now then, when playing and solving the closing argument, there is a certain trick. Move the reticle into the gaps of each page, it will display hints at the top of the screen. This type of hint will ask what kind of scene is drawn to the gap. Also, if you move the reticle into a truth panel, it will display a hint. The hint explains the scene contained in that panel. Put together these two hints and think carefully. Of course, don't forget there is a time limit. Well then, good luck and have fun. Closing argument. Begin. Okay, stock 1. Everyone's at the party. Everyone at the party is eating? Kana keeps eating even during the blackout. Nekomaru is holding it in. At the storage room before the blackout. The same scene as the office, room and dining hall. Set at 11:30. At the office room when the blackout occurred. I think this one goes here. Yeah. The moment it got dark, Byakuya... Who did Byakuya see? The killer obtained a light. The weapon hidden in... what did the killer do after exiting the dark hall? He did this. What did the killer obtain in the storage room? What was under the table? I heard it. So there's one more. And I think... at the office room when the blackout occurred. I think it's this one. Yep. Alright. Everyone at the party is... Nope. At the storage room before the blackout. That's that one. The moment it got dark, Byakuya did this. Who did Byakuya see? The weapon hidden in. Killer obtained a light. Oh. Information doesn't fit here. Okay. What did the killer obtain in the storage room? This. Hyoko's drinking juice. Oh! Oops. Said everyone at the party, so... who did Byakuya see? Byakuya, Nagito, I mean. The weapon hidden in. Last stock. Killer used a mark. Chucky's guard in the old building.
Here's everything that happened in this case. Let's try going over the whole incident, beginning with right after the party started. Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel. He was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter he received. Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor us. Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall, and the party was underway. But at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion. they plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage. Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at 11:30 p.m. The air conditioners in the office and dining hall. They had already set the timers for these. Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on. Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness. But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case. That item was the night vision goggles. Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him. When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move. He saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table. That's right, everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan. The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito.
It's all working exactly as planned. Oh shit, night goggles!
Began making their move in the kitchen. The killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming. That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand. They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen. They needed a weapon, too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand. The long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it. With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out into the hallway. First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall. Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item. That's right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter. With this, the killer finished their preparations and snuck under the floorboards through the secret passage. They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at that point, or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no way they could have safely held a light source. But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table. Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there. If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed. He had to retrieve that knife. And at that moment, the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer. The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move. After they murdered Byakuya, the killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall. Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened. There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime, especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food. Isn't that right, Teru Hanamura?
Well, he failed.
That's what happened. How about it? Did I get anything wrong?
This is a mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill anyone. Would never.
It seems this is the end.
Very nice. A B. Damn it. I only got a B. I am disappointed in myself. I'm happy there.
It looks like your argument has come to a close. Oops! I lost control of my wild side for a second. Was that a side effect of the meat I just ate? Well, putting that aside, let's move along to the nerve-wracking voting time! Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Oh, just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone. If you don't vote, I'm gonna eat you up just like that meat from earlier.
Like Ishimari did in the second case.
Why did this happen?
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
Terror. That's just sad. All rise. Correct! That's right! This time, the Blackened responsible for killing Byakuya Togami is Teru Hanamura! No. Are you serious? Out of all these people, are you saying a ponce like him is the one who killed Byakuya? But why? Why did you kill him? It was a mistake, I'm telling you, it was just a mistake. I was only trying to save you guys. I was only trying to save you from Nagito and from murdering one of you. Huh? Trying to stop? What do you mean? I spent all morning in the old building preparing the dishes for the party, and then I heard a weird laughter down the dining hall, and when I peeked over there, I saw him. So Nagito in the middle of cleaning duty, putting the knife under the table. I had a bad feeling about it, so I continued to watch what he was doing. And I saw him placing the irons, and he brought the storage room and messed with the air conditioner timers. Plus he was just grinning by himself the whole time. So I questioned him. When that happened, he...
You caught me?
Oh, I've been caught? Oh, Teru. Oh, buddy. You're not gonna tell anyone, right, are you? No, not at all, no. Just let me live, please. Oh, yes. That's my pal. I'll give you some hope pancakes. I'll give you all of them. Yes, I would actually like that. As long as they're my kind of pancakes, because I don't like any commoner type of food. Wait, no. Why is that knife there?
What?
Being caught?
Hey.
What are you doing? What are you scheming? I'm planning to kill someone, of course. Why does it look like the sprites are moving from the left and right? Teru, just to let you know, it's pointless if you would stop me. If you stop me now, it doesn't matter. I will never give up. Whether it's tomorrow, the day after, or the days beyond that, I'll definitely start the killing.
Impossible!
What? No matter how much do you want to leave this island, that's just... I see, so that's what you think.
Well...
That's not it at all. This isn't about my survival. I just want the killing to start.
What?
What are you saying? I love everyone here. That's why I want to be good use to them. I love all the ultimates, and I admire them for being symbols of hope.
Amazing!
That's right, in the name of hope, I love everyone's talents from the bottom of my heart. That's why. I don't want them to lose against something like killing. I want them to prove to me that hope will never lose, no matter how daunting the despair they face may seem. I want everyone to prove to me that hope will never lose the despair.
No.
What are you saying? I don't understand at all.
See?
See? Isn't it typical that if you face a strong enemy, you will become even stronger than yourself? Which means the stronger the despair you face, the stronger everyone's hope will become, right? I want to see that brightness, and in order to see it, I'm going to become everybody's stepping stone. I want to make your hope shine. It's as simple as that. That's right! I yearn for a powerful hope that can overcome any kind of despair.
You're
Are you kidding me? Don't tell me you're actually serious.
Man.
So you don't understand, that's fine. I don't really mind. I'm just an obsessed fanboy, so it's alright that this love of mine is unrequited. I suppose I can be called the ultimate fanatic.
No way, no
You,
way.
there's something wrong with you. Really? Do you really think so? Do you really think there's something wrong with me?
Hey.
But isn't that what love is? Nagito, what is the meaning of this? Explain to me, I don't understand anything about this story.
See?
You see, if you have a favorite boxer, don't you want him to fight against a strong opponent and win?
Don't fuck with
You better
me.
not compare us to that.
What?
Am I wrong? It's given that trials are necessary to become stronger, and that harsher trial, the stronger you become, no? For me, humans, killing's a simple tragedy, but for worthy humans, trials such as this can elevate their status to an even higher level.
Amazing.
It's amazing to me that someone as untalented as myself can become this trial. There's no point in something like me surviving. It's far more significant for me to die as everyone's trial.
Great.
There's no great honor than becoming the foundation so that your values may ascend to brave new heights.
What's going on?
Stop it! You're seriously starting to piss me off.
What's going on?
I don't understand at all. Are you saying you basically want to commit murder for fun? It's not the same as someone killing for fun, but I guess it looked the same in your eyes. I have no intention of surviving or leaving you all to die. Is that why you don't mind when Teru discovered your plan?
That's wrong.
Wait, that was Hajime talking, whoops. Or perhaps that was intentional too.
So...
Nagito wanted us to involve us in the killing, plus it'd be better for him if the mystery was more complex. Oh, whoops. Is that why you blatantly revealed your plan to Teru? You expected to pique Teru's curiosity, and you looked forward to the mystery becoming more complex. Probably that does make sense, actually. Well, you're basically right. It's true, I was looking forward to that. That's why I took the time to tell him about the secret passage I found while I was cleaning.
What?
That was your doing as well.
You're right.
I was just casually mentioned it. Oh, it's dangerous if you fall, so don't get too close to it. This dude, he's really batshit crazy. He's insane. That's right. That's why I tried to stop him.
However...
But why did you kill Byakuya? I don't know. Because Nagito was the one who was supposed to take the knife. That's why I aimed thrust at the iron skewer there. But why is Byakuya the one who died? It was supposed to be Nagito. Byakuya probably tried to stop Nagito from grabbing the knife. And then he placed Nagito.
Nope.
No, I don't think that's it. Huh?
Perhaps...
Byakuya was probably trying to protect Nagito. What did you say?
See?
Because Byakuya said so, didn't he? Yeah, he said he'd protect us. Don't worry, as long as I'm the leader, I won't let anyone become a victim. Yeah, I do think that, because think about it, he had the night vision goggles in. And since there was large gaps in the floorboard, he could probably see a figure underneath there, even if they are wrapped in a cloth.
I will guide you all.
That much I promise. Could it be, in order to keep that promise? As long as he was wearing that night vision goggles, I'm sure he saw someone moving under the floorboards. That does make a lot of sense, to be honest. Like, he really was a good leader then. And that someone was aiming for Nagito.
Why?
So Byakuya gave his side to protect Nagito even though he was trying to take the knife? I see, Byakuya is amazing. To keep his promise to protect everyone, he actually threw his own life away. And yet, never expected an ending like this. Such despair. Such hope and despair. What? But we shouldn't let him die in vain. I'm sure everyone will become even stronger by overcoming this despair.
No way.
Could it be you knew Byakuya would protect you? So you set him to fail?
Someone like
Of course not. I'm not that good at calculating. I just took some precaution measures. The results of that were going to be more fun later on. Just kidding. But I never expected it would turn out like this. I never thought it'd be the one to survive. But since it was my life that had been saved, I didn't want to just waste it. So that's why I decided to help Teru. Why? Well, because Teru decided to commit his crime because he also has a strong hope, right? which means his actions were motivated by hope. If he was willing to go that far, I thought he might truly be the person whose existence I was waiting for. I thought he might be the hope that could defeat any type of despair. In order for me to confirm it, I decided to help Teru. What do you mean, confirm? Just stop it already.
Well...
Plus, I couldn't really help myself when I also empathized with Teru. After all, he wanted to kill me, but ended up killing Byakuya. If I left him in the confused state, this trial might have been ruined.
Isn't that right?
But in order for hope to grow, his trial was absolutely necessary. That's why I decided to help him. Told him I don't care if I die, so you should just focus on escaping this island.
Right?
Those were my exact words to him before the investigation. Isn't that right, Teru?
Man.
In the end, my help wasn't enough, and this turned out to be a bad ending for Teru. But you should be proud of yourself. You will not die in vain.
Great.
You will become a splendid sacrifice for everyone else so their hopes can grow even more powerful.
Impossible!
Sacrifice?
Shut up!
Seriously, stop it already. I'm gonna go crazy just listening to you.
Hey.
Hey, is it really okay for us to just leave this crazy bastard all alone?
Huh?
Isn't it better if we just fucking kill him off? Kill! He said, Keisuke students are so violent. But this person who's gonna get killed isn't Nagito, it's Teru. Me?
What's the matter?
Haven't you forgotten? Cause I already told you already at the beginning, right? If the blackened killer loses, a fun punishment awaits them.
Wait.
Hold on.
No.
How should I put an accident? An act of self-defense, not intentional. Anyway, I feel it's possible, it's not my fault.
Hey!
Doesn't matter if it's an accident, self-defense, or intentional. Murder is still murder. If you kill someone, that's murder. But isn't there something like sympathy, judgments, extenuating circumstances, or maybe even probation?
Impossible!
I don't accept any of those claims. That's not... Save me, guys, I was only trying to stop Nagito.
Why?
Be honest, after learning about Nagito's plan, you saw an opportunity. You probably thought nobody would find out if you killed him after messing up his plan, right? That's what you thought. You're wrong! There's no way a person who has no malice would kill someone like that. In the truth, you were just desperate to kill Nagito and willing to sacrifice everybody else to survive. Just be honest already, at least in the end. Yeah.
That is...
Teru.
Why?
If only you didn't try killing Nagito, Byakuya would still be alive.
Answer me.
Why did you try to commit murder? Answer me. I just wanted to go home.
I needed to go back home no matter what!
Because she's waiting for me. Mama's waiting for me at home. Oh. She's waiting all by herself for the day I graduate Hope Speak Academy and come home. Oh boy.
Okay, I'm going now. When I come back, I think we should talk again about opening an Aoyama and Azabu location.
Oh my, you're still talking about that?
Oh, I'm serious. The Academy guarantees success for its graduates, right? So, I know it's gonna be difficult by yourself, but...
Yes, you're right. Then I'll just have to do my best to keep the Hanamura Diner from going out of business until then.
Mom, you don't have to work so hard. What if you collapse again while I'm gone?
I'll be fine. Moms are strong. I won't lose to some illness.
I know that already. I know that already.
Sheesh. I promised her I'd become a full-fledged cook and save the Hanamura Diner. Mama is waiting for me to come home. Even though she's sick and alone, she's still waiting for me.
That's why I need to go home!
Teru! But if we were told our memories were stolen, that's several years have passed since our first day. Then what happened to the Hanamura Diner? What happened to my mama who's still waiting for me? So you did believe what Monokuma said?
Damn it!
You were saying all along it's okay. I'll never believe anything like that. So why? I still don't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. It has to be a lie.
That's why I wanted to go home!
I wanted to go home and confirm it. I wanted to make sure it was all just a lie. I wanted to make sure that I still have a place to call home. Teru, you... I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's not that Teru didn't believe it. He believed it more than anybody else. That's why he kept denying it, because he believed it. He needed to deny it. damn it, if I only knew how he felt, something like that would never have happened. I wanted to confirm it by any means necessary. I had to do something. That's when I heard Nagito's plans. I found out he was going to kill someone if I left him alone. That's why.
Fine.
So, you wanted the first kill?
I'm sorry.
It doesn't mean I wanted to sacrifice any of you, but it was the only thing I could do. I ended up killing Byakuya instead of Nagito. See?
I think I'm the one who went crazy.
Teru. I see, interesting, but as far as motives to kill are concerned, wanting to see your mum is boring. What? So, it seems there's no point in basking in the afterglow, so let's hurry up and begin the punishment.
You can't!
No, you can't.
Jeez, get out of my way!
Culture.
Well now.
There, now that annoying little sister has been dealt with, let's get back to business.
Wait.
Hold on a sec. I'm not asking for forgiveness anymore, but at least...
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For Teru Hanamura, the ultimate cook.
Hey!
Yes, Monokuma, heat him up, boil him, crisp him, feed me my pancake, Hanamura.
Please!
Tell me at least what happened to Hanamura Diner to Mama.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Lies! I won't believe this!
I won't believe it. Oh boy. Doop beep boop beep. Game over. Teru has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Whee! Reach for the skies, so he's so good. Woo, 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 woo. Just like Leon where he got strapped around the neck. It's always the first people for some reason. Deep fry, Teru, ultimate cook. He looks angry. Whoa! I'm in a helicopter too! This has nothing to do with cooking. I just wanted to test it. It works! Oh no, he died. That was a short execution. Oh, nope, it was just source. Whoa, this would definitely kill him. Oop, oop, oop. Boomba! Dead. Tricked you again, it's just flour. You're now a gingerbread man! Now you're a roasted gingerbread man. Poor Teru though. Jokes aside, still. Extreme! Yahoo! Extreme! Yeah! Whew, that adrenaline is rushing through me. Teru!
Damn it!
Are you fucking serious?
How cruel.
Why? Why did you do something so cruel? Huh? Didn't you learn anything? You were in elementary school? If you badmouth someone, the teacher has to note and makes whoever you badmouth read it in front of the class.
No.
When that happens, only then do you think about how it feels to be badmouthed. The same applies to murder.
What are you saying?
You're the one who drove him to do it. It's so cruel, it's just too cruel.
Nice!
Well, it can't be helped. Rules are rules, and this is the killing rule. What rule? You're the one who's breaking the rules. Huh? I can't just let that slide. What do you mean? When you mentioned the motive, didn't you also promise something? However, there's a catch. Don't tell me the catch is. Boo-hoo! Have you figured it out? That's right, you guys have to kill each other. That's my bargaining point. You guys want to know, right? You want to know what your school memories return to you, right? Then you better start killing. Penny for your thoughts and a murder for your memories. Why didn't you tell Teru about his mum or his diner? He had a right to know. Yeah, us too. We all have a right to know. Hey, hurry up and tell us. What do you mean earlier when you mentioned our school memories? Oh yeah, I did promise to return your memories after the killing began. You're gonna do it? But telling them is kind of... But I never told you guys that I'd tell you right away.
What? Not fair.
That's not fair.
Of course!
Of course, I'll keep my promise to return your memories someday. But it's still not clear when that someday will actually be. I must excuse myself, there's something I need to do.
Huh?
What the heck? That's not fair, they both ran away.
Then...
Monokuma had it wrapped around his finger after all.
Stupid!
Territory, you stupid.
Such despair.
An ending like this is just full of despair. A seriously tragic despair. But still, at times like this, as symbols of hope, you guys need to keep doing your best. Why are you smiling? How can you smile in a situation like this, you creep?
Nope.
Hold on, I'm sad too, you know. Didn't I tell you? From the bottom of my heart, I truly loved you all. You ultimate to inspire hope, and you splendid talents. There's no way I can be happy when we've lost such a talented individual. Don't go saying creepy shit, I'll fucking kill you. Please kill me anytime.
What?
It's not good when you like it. No, don't like it. Stop, stop, stop. Yes, keep killing me. Kill me. No, stop liking it. If you hate me, I don't mind you killing me. I've already prepared myself to become your stepping stone. If absolute hope can be born from that, then my life is nothing special. You, how messed up are you?
Hey.
However, if you're gonna kill me, make sure you discuss it with me beforehand, okay? Hey, Kamado. Yes, Hajime? I'm gonna kill you in precisely 10 seconds, okay? Oh, go ahead. Make sure you do it across the neck. And make sure you're not facing towards me at the time. Then blood won't get... Too late. You see, if you do that, then I can cooperate with the killer. He seriously intended to help the killer? It's really not that big of a deal. If you're students of Hope Peak Academy, if you're the symbols of hope, who possess the chosen talents, then it shouldn't matter to you guys at all if I cooperate with the killer, right? Declaring so confidently that you'll side with the killer.
Hey!
Maybe this was his plan all along. Since he's willing to work with the killer, he wants us to think it's better for us not to kill him. Well, I don't mind what you think of me. In actuality, thanks to Byakuya, I'm starting to feel a small desire to live.
This is exciting.
Mostly, I just want to watch everyone destroy all the despair that comes from you. For you, one after the other. Just kidding. Hey, can I punch you? I just want to be satisfied till I punch you. Fine. Yes! Let's stop this already. It's just going to be a waste of time if we keep dealing with him. Oh, come on. Huh? Even Hajime hates me now?
How unfortunate.
That stings. I feel like you and I are quite similar. What is that?
Isn't that right?
You hold a special feeling towards Hope Peak Academy. Just like me. Don't put me in the same category as you.
Hey.
How can you say you're not? Monokuma said it himself. We don't know anything about each other's true nature. No, if it's true that our school memories were stolen, it's the same as not knowing our true selves too. Especially for you, right? Someone who can't even remember what his talent is. Kane, please feel free to punch him. I will do.
Wait.
Hold on. Please stop this at once. Oh, come on, Sonya. He deserves a punch in the gonads and the face and the kidneys and stomach and everywhere else. If you punch him in the nose, they can choke on their own blood, so do that. Nothing will come from fighting like this. There is something else that we must do. Something else?
Please listen.
We must not argue with each other in a place like this. There is something more important we must do.
Let me ask.
Which is... do our best.
You fiend.
Well?
We must first leave here and get some rest. And then we shall all work together and do our best. Do our best so we never have to come back here again.
Perhaps.
This is what I believe we must do.
I am sorry.
If only I was a better motivational speaker. No, that really touched my heart. You're totally right. What we need to do right now is do our best. If we do our best, it's definitely going to pay off, right?
Yes.
Yes, that is right.
Like...
What do we have to do to work hard? I do not know, but we must do our best. Jeez, I don't get you at all. Are you some kind of moron?
Well?
It's fine if we don't know. What matters is that you hold on to the feeling that you do your best. So let's do our best. Let's make sure a killing like this never happens again. It's Danganronpa. It's going to happen again. It's scary, but doing our best is our only option. There's no way I'm doing what Nagito said.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, I don't know what you're talking about, but let's do our best for now.
Fine.
Very well, even if we're not able to change the future, I guess I should at least change my tomorrow. Damn fiend, I won't give up until the very end. I won't die in vain. I'll give my entire existence, my entire power, my entire body and soul, and fight to the very end. Yeah, you're right. Let's definitely work together and leave this island. Let's do our best. We kept using the phrase over and over again. Even though we knew they were very cheap, meaningless, empty words. Regardless, we still said it. And we continued to say it over and over again without stopping. Thus, the curtain had fallen upon the class trial where Byakuya and Teruteru was sacrificed. Afterwards, we left the trial grounds and returned to the mainland of Jabberwock Island. For the time being, we decided to go back to our cottages. After experiencing something like that, there's no way I could fall asleep. Gave up, got out of bed, and began walking around the hotel grounds for no reason. After not doing much of anything, I daily looked up at the sky. And there, just before, there it was, the night sky brimming with stars. Stars that looked like they were about to fall into my hands like fluttering snow. As I looked up at such a beautiful night sky, I can go anywhere. That thought crossed my mind for some reason. The sky is connected to anywhere, even my daily life. That's why I might be able to go home. That's right, I'm definitely going to be able to go home. That's when it happened. As I stared up at the night sky, I felt a strange convergence of sensation. And then while I continued to stare at the night sky, I felt my entire body stiffen with that sensation. Isn't this...
Is someone watching me?
Wait, what? Ooh, 19 days left, 7 hours and 40 minutes and 19 seconds, 18 seconds, 17 seconds. Chapter 1, Destination Despair. End. 15 and 14. Thinking to goodbye. That's what I keep on hearing it as. Obtain present. You obtain with the present a 3-star badge. I thought it was going to be like 5 stars because Teruteru is the best cook. You obtained a present, wooden stick. I think this is the thing that unlocks a Monokuma side game, which I will be doing. I can't promise I'll complete it, but I will be trying it. Okay, save. Time for chapter 2, but I'm going to take a break. So, I hope you guys enjoy this. This is chapter 1 of Danganronpa. And when I say a break, I mean I need to get some sleep. Well, not really sleep, more rest, because while that was a class trial, it was like 2 hours and 30 minutes. I'm probably going to upload this in 2 parts. I don't like doing that, because the class trials are usually best when they're watched all at once. But I don't want to upload 2 hours and 30 minutes of a class trial when the class trial is the first class trial there is. So, otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you guys next time. So, I'll probably upload this in the one day. Just 2 episodes, so that's good enough. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys next time. See ya.